She bought a full box of golden beads, stayed up late stitching them together by hand. Early the next morning, a stunning dress left everyone speechless. Even her boss, a top fashion designer, was frozen. The boss even wanted to claim the dress as her own. But Lucy had planned this all along, because inside that dress, she'd hidden something meant to take her boss down. It was sewn right into the seams. That evening, during the company's launch event, a motorcycle roared onto the red carpet. Out of the smoke came a disguised Lucy. Her gold and black look drew all eyes. She stole the spotlight from Annie in an instant. Just then, her partner cut the power. Lucy's other crossed the side of the building. The crowd gasped as Cruella walked away in style. That name hit the fashion world like a strike of lightning, and the media jumped on it right away. At a fancy London gala soon after, Annie couldn't even step out of her car. The doors were locked tight. Then Cruella appeared again. In full glam, she climbed onto Annie's car like a runway and let her gown spill over the whole thing. Royal coat, black and red floral dress. Once again, the cameras were all hers. By the next morning, every headline was plastered with the name Cruella. But there's no way Annie would let someone else steal her crown. She ordered her team to dig up everything on this woman, but Cruella was like a ghost. Even the police came up empty. Meanwhile, back at the office, Cruella kept posing as just another designer. She was already sketching her next piece, but what she didn't know, Annie had already caught on. Annie asked why she was holding back her talent. Cruella said it was just personal inspiration, just ideas from her own time. But Annie shut that down quick. She said, "Here, you belong to me, body, designs, and soul. And now, I've got another showstopper. At next week's big show, I'm wearing your creation." So when the show opened, Annie strutted in Cruella's dress until a garbage truck pulled up out front. The driver hit a switch, and out came a mountain of old clothes. Cruella rose from the pile, rocking a brand new look. With a smirk, she climbed onto the truck, and as it drove off, the pile of trash clothes unraveled into a 15-meter gown. Cruella stood tall, laughing as she left the scene. Photographers went wild. Annie stood frozen in rage. Her brand's sales collapsed overnight. She told the lawyers to throw Cruella in jail, but after reviewing every law, there was nothing they could charge her with. So she pinned all her hopes on the biggest fashion night of the year. That dazzling gold dress was her last shot at redemption. Meanwhile, Cruella was already planning her next move. She sent her partner to sneak into the fashion house and made sure to leave clues on purpose, so it looked like they were trying to steal the dress. When Annie caught wind of it, she locked down the entire wardrobe. Every piece was sealed in the vault. Exactly what Cruella wanted. Finally, the night of the fashion gala arrived. Annie ordered the vault to be opened, but a swarm of moths burst out. The dresses were completely ruined. The audience ran out in panic, terrified of the flying insects. Turns out those golden beads were moth eggs. Cruella had tricked Annie into locking them away so the eggs could quietly hatch in the dark, then destroy everything at just the right moment.